Hey guys, it's Min109 on PS3, and this is my Battlefield 4 beta guns and my setup. AK-12, most reliable gun in the medic class. I'm running the Cobra, laser sight, muzzle brake, and vertical grip, I believe. No, it's Argo grip, sorry. Here's a closer look. Now I'm going to compare the AK-12. Here's the stats. I'm going to compare it to the Scar H. It's Scar H is a little better than damage, accuracy, and range. Hip fire and stability lost a lot of power, but it's a really good gun. Here's a Scar H closer. Around the reflex and vertical grip. M9 and then P226. Here are the actual stats. P226 closer. A better view. Muzzle brake and iron sights with the M9. P226. I got ghost ring and muzzle brake. Accessory is which is the light flashlight. I don't use it. 5 gadgets. Medic box is not available in the beta. You get the defibrillators, first aid packs, the M26 mass, and the M320 high explosive. And you pick one of those two out of and use your gadgets: the M67 frag, bayonet, and 2 field upgrades. Defensive, which is armor, cover, flak, quick regen, and then offensive, which is sprint, ammo, grenades, reduced fall. Now for the MX4 deadly weapon, best weapon for me to use in the engineer class. Here are the stats for it. Here's a closer visual. Reflex, laser sight, compensator, and vertical grip for it. Here's the PP2000. Here are the stats for it. And here are the comparisons of the PP2000 and the MX4. MX4 lost its stability, but I actually love it. I got 2 service stars for it. Here's a closer visual for the PP2000. Don't worry, it is not a floating laser sight. It is connected at the bottom. It's just an in-game glitch. I like how they added the wear and tear to the handles and the foregrip. I use the P226. You can take that 1 out of 3 repair tools for each gadget. Too bad you can't have 2 rocket propelled items in both gadgets, but you have to pick one of 2: the FIM92 Stinger or the RPG 7V2, which is logs on with the PDL portable laser designator, which the Recon uses. Same field upgrades, defensive, offensive. The U100 MK5, best weapon for support in my choice. Here are the stats for it. And here's a Type 88 LMG, stats for that. Here's a closer view of the U100. Using the HD 33 1x zoom with a magnifier 2 times with a muzzle brake and no under barrel attachment. I do not like bipods. The HD 33 is a hollow scope. And then here's the Type 88. I don't use it at all. I gotta start working on it. It's Chinese, of course. And here's the Recon. This is my setup for the CS LR4 with 6 times 14 times variable zoom with standard barrel. Here's the suppressors. I'm not really a big fan of suppressors. They don't do much. They just make the game a little harder. And then I got the auxiliary, which is the bipod. M9 C4 explosive, one of the 3 choices. The motion sensor from Battlefield Bad Company 2. The PDL, which is a portable laser designator. It actually helps. You have actual bullet drop in this game, which you can use your hop up to pick which one you want. If you have a sniper across the water on Shanghai, well, the best way is to use your PDL and then target him and see how far that sniper is. If he's 200 meters away, crank your hop up to 200 and you'll get a dead center headshot between the eyes. I have used it. It has worked. The frag, the bayonet, and the same offense and defense. They don't change much. The new guns in this, which is the carbine. The carbine is a new PDW. Here's the AK-5C. I love it. I use it for my recon because I'm not a big game sniper, but I'm gonna try. You got it. This is first for everything. I use a reflex, laser sight, muzzle brake, and ergo grip. You have two flash hider, which is a battle pack item, gold. Um, then there's the ergo grip, vertical grip. They don't change much. You have the laser sight, green laser sight, just the little special items. And then the coyote, which is this Chinese version of the red dot sight, which is kind of fun because it has Chinese words on it, which is pretty good. And then here's the ACRW. Here's are the stats for the AK-5C, if I haven't shown you. Here's the ACRW stats. A little lower in stability, but it's a hell of a gun. Alright, so ACRW is what I run. The reflex, laser sight, muzzle brake, ergo grip. Same exact facts on it. And then the DMRs, which are like a pain in the butt because they sound like marshmallow pellets. The refib, that's what I call the refib. It's a RFB, which I got this on it. It's a bullpup. It looks like what do I say? The FAMAS. Just takes sniper rounds. The ACOG, cantined iron sights. I think that's how you read it. The heavy barrel and angled grip. Here's some information on it. Here's some information on the heavy barrel, if you guys haven't known. Yeah, see, the accuracy would be better with without the heavy barrel, but it's just gun just to point blank and shoot. Not a really sniping type of class or a gun. Cantined. I had a can at 45 degrees. It's really good. I usually use it in close quarters. I love them. And what else is going to show you? The shotguns. The shotguns are like ammo junkies. So the QBS and the A70 have a huge perk up, which if you have 6 rounds in the shotgun itself, and then you get 36 rounds for backup, it takes all those 36 rounds to reload a full gun. So I recommend using your support class if you have an ammo box. But yeah, okay, so I got the Coyote Optic. I have the laser sight, the duckbill, which flattens the spread of shell, and then I got buckshot. So here's some information on the duckbill. Here's information on laser sight. People already know this stuff. I hope they do. And here's a coyote. And I'll show this B group. And I'll show you the 870 Remington. I like it camouflaged. I got iron sights, I just get a duckbill for it. But I'm telling you, they swallow ammunition like crazy. Here are the differences between these two. Apparently the QBS is a little better in damage, hip fire, and stability. The A17 Remington is better in accuracy and range. But that's about it. So let me change my carbine. Oh, and here's the vehicles. You get the MBT, main battle tank. It's a good upgrade. Oh, there's someone calling. Wait a minute. Okay, it's no one, but here's the main battle tank. Oh, what'd I do? Here's the flying part, the helicopter, and here's the transports. Thank you, and enjoy my video.